David Shaw here with another off-the-record story. If you want to learn more about Washington, D.C., come visit my site, offtherecordtours.com. Let's go. 58,279 people died in the Vietnam War serving in U.S. forces. Their names, recorded in the order in which they died, are on the stark walls of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. But there are some things on this wall that are not widely known. For example, if you look closely, you will see a small cross in front of some 1,500 names. This symbolizes that this person is confirmed dead, but his remains have not been recovered. But the Defense Department never stops looking. And when remains are recovered and identified, the Park Service carves a diamond over the cross. If the Surgeon General of a Veterans Service branch determines the death was a direct cause of a war wound, and no other illness contributed to the cause of death, that person's name may be engraved on the wall. An example of this is Dwayne McGriff. At 63, the oldest person named on the wall. He was wounded in 1970 and died in 1999. The youngest person on the wall is Dan Bullock from North Carolina. He joined the Marine Corps at 14 by altering his birth certificate. He was killed a year later, after being in country less than a month. Many of those on the wall are young, with more than 40% being under 20 years of age. There are 40 sets of brothers on the wall, and 3 sets of fathers and sons. 8 of the names on the wall are women, all nurses. A monument to them and the other women who served in Vietnam can be found south of the wall. 130 Canadians and people from 20 other countries died in Vietnam while serving in the U.S. Armed Forces. For every name on this wall, there is a story of life, death, and those left behind. It is definitely worth seeing on your trip to Washington. Well, I hope you enjoyed that off-the-record story. If you want to learn more about Washington, D.C., things seen and unseen, arrange your tour of your nation's capital at offtherecordtours.com. Until then, I'm David Shaw.